I was scrolling my YouTube homepage as one does, and I came across this video titled How One Live Stream Destroyed My Channel. Now, I'm a full-time YouTuber, so hearing that immediately set something off in my mind. If one live stream can destroy somebody's channel, I need to know about it because my career is on the line. After watching this video, I am 100% confident a live stream did not destroy this person's channel, and I felt it necessary to speak about that. Maybe give this creator some advice and some help, and also sort of hopefully tamp down on the misinformation that's in this video. I know the channel that I'm posting this on has zero motion whatsoever. It's brand new though, and I'm trying something completely different. However, I do have a successful channel. I have run the watchover. We hit 50K subs not that long ago, gotten over 8 million views on that channel. I've started other channels, gotten them monetized in a single video. I think it's fair to say I at least know what I'm doing on YouTube, right? It's my full-time job. How could I not know what I'm doing? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and react to this, and I'm gonna go through and sort of explain what's going on with this channel and why I think this person is seeing a decline in their viewership. Most importantly though, no hate to this creator. I'm genuinely trying to help. I just felt it necessary not only to hopefully provide some value to them, but also to stop any misinformation being spread about YouTube, because there is so much misinfo online. And becoming a content creator is really difficult. So I don't want it to be harder for anyone else.
Okay, I'm
Let's go.
in a bit of a pickle here. My channel has fallen off quite sharply and drastically about a month and a half ago, and it hasn't really recovered since, and I'm kind of freaking out about it, right? You can probably hear it in my voice that I've been stressing about it. As recently as October 2025, it was doing fine. I was gaining subs, I would get at least 1,000 views a day, sometimes 2,000 just by existing.
Okay, so let's kind of go over and describe the state of this channel as it was before the fall off. So about up until a month and a half ago, the channel was coasting, right? Getting a few thousand views a day, maybe not even posting that much, but things are going well. And sometime in October, we see a sharp decline in our viewership.
And most of my videos would eventually get at least 10,000 views each, occasionally.
And we have a view threshold that we think we should be consistently hitting, right? 10,000 views at least is like the bare minimum for what we can expect when we upload a video on this channel.
Reaching past 40,000, and in some cases managing to garner hundreds of thousands of views. But then, throughout the last few days of October, a switch flipped somewhere, and I started to lose subs, and my views suddenly dropped to 100 a day, maybe reaching 200 in a good day. And my last two videos have struggled to make it past 1,000 views, so...
All right, so these charts look really intimidating, right? You see these sharp declines, drastic downward trends, almost flatlining on the channel as a whole. And then on top of that, the last few videos that we posted have not done well, haven't even broken 5K views, which is, if you're someone who has 72,000 subs like this creator does, that's horrible. You would never want that, right? Your goal is almost always to at least have a video get more views than you have subscribers, right? Like you kind of want that to happen every single time at least. So that means you're growing, you're reaching new people who have not already said they love your content.
Basically, my channel has been decimated overnight, and it has left me questioning my entire future on YouTube and, whether or not I should just pack it up. And you may wonder what the hell could have possibly triggered such a meteoric downfall.
This is absolutely the question that everybody has, right? We see this scary, scary chart. Why did that happen? And now we have to go look for answers. And this is where so many people go wrong, because so often, especially when you've seen past success, you do not want to blame your content, right? But unfortunately, it's almost always going to come down to the content.
Well, I did a live stream, like a single live stream, just for the fun of it, to see if it would be beneficial for my channel. That's it. And you may think something incredibly scandalous happened during this stream, or that I completely embarrassed myself in a way I couldn't just edit out. But no, it was just a regular-ass live stream where I played Risk of Rain 2 for 30 minutes until OBS crashed and forced me to stop. And that's about it. Risk of Rain 2 killed my channel. I mean, to be fair, it was my first proper stream ever, so I kind of had stage fright for a bit, and I had no idea what I was doing. Like, I sort of just chose Risk of Rain 2 on the fly, but eventually I got comfortable enough to just relax and just commentate on a game and chat with chat, and it was kind of cool. For a first stream, I think I did a fine enough job, outside of the gameplay, alright? I tried to go monsoon, but I didn't get very far. After stream, however, something weird happened.
Okay, so we've been looking at our statistics, see the downward trend, and the only thing that we can find around that time that really changed to us, the creator, it seems like, is that we did a live stream. That's the one like confounding variable that we can find, right? Is we tried something new, and while not the best stream, it went okay, says the creator. You know, they don't feel fantastic about it, but they feel like they did an okay job. And there's nothing scandalous. They didn't, you know, nobody showed anybody naked or anything like that. There's no reason that the live stream should have killed their channel. But after the live stream, they see a sharp decline in their viewership and their
Until
subscribers.
this point, I'd been gaining subscribers just about every day, steadily approaching 72,800 subs. But when the live stream ended, I lost 50 subs in one go, which has never happened before. And I kept losing subs real fast until I unlisted the VOD on a stream. And I guess losing that many subs in a single day triggered YouTube's algorithm to stop pushing my content out to people. And in just a few days, my views have dried up, and here we are. It's to the point where my community posts are getting more attention than my most recent videos, which is a shame because my latest video was one I was super passionate about, and I spent a lot of time and energy working on it. And to see it only get 1,000 views after an entire day when I usually get that amount within the first few hours, it's kind of demoralizing, even if it did eventually find a small audience that appreciates it. To be clear, I don't really.
So one live stream is never going to cause the YouTube algorithm to lose confidence in your channel as a whole. We can easily explain the loss in subscribers to people getting notified to a live stream and then not enjoying it and sort of tuning out. 50 people out of 72,000 is not that many. You know, that's not that many people. And the live stream would have gotten recommended, especially after it was over with. You know, live streams will get recommended in people's YouTube home feed, which will, if they see that and they're not really feeling that, they might unsubscribe from you. 50 is not an absurd number. And then it also, I mean, as a fellow creator, it sucks, dude. It sucks to put a ton of time and effort into a video and it goes nowhere. It happens to the best of us, happens literally all the time. It's just part of the game. Very often, the videos that do the best are the ones you put the least amount of time and effort into. Effort and time really don't equate to good content, which I'm sure you know, but it does feel bad. It feels awful to make a video and put your heart and soul into it and for nobody to really care about it. But that's not an excuse that we can use.
Find a small audience that appreciates it. To be clear, I don't really blame YouTube itself for this. Alright, it's just the algorithm picking up a red flag that a new piece of content on my channel has caused a whole bunch of people to unsub at once, probably because I'm a video essayist who decided to do a gaming live stream, and that's not what people subscribe to my channel for. And that sort of took away all the confidence the algorithm had in me being able to make content people want to watch, which they might be right about, since my last two videos, despite YouTube still pushing them, have had absolutely abysmal click-through rates that suggest that people just aren't choosing to watch them.
So I'm kind of getting mixed signals, and this is like where I wanted to really step in and hopefully provide some value. So we agree, you say it yourself, the live stream, not really what my viewers came for. You know, I'm a video essayist, I did a gaming live stream, and it wasn't even that good. It's like my first stream ever or whatever, you know, like it's not the content people came for and it wasn't exceptional. So it makes sense that people wouldn't like it. Then you have a little bit of a confidence issue there where you're like, and maybe YouTube is right to not push my stuff out, even though you'd say that it is being pushed out because, you know, nobody liked my last few videos. And I think it's very clear there. Like you have those two things right next to each other, that I made something that people didn't like, and then I followed it up with more stuff that people are not really seeming to be all that interested in, which is fine. It doesn't take away from you as a person or your abilities as a content creator, but I don't think that you should start blaming the algorithm and the one bad live stream that you did on the reason that your channel's tanking when you could so easily recover.
The fact that my videos have been taking longer to make recently, and the fact that all those thousands of views a day came from just 2 of my older videos, and you have a situation that hindsight being 2020, probably wasn't the most stable to begin with.
And these are like the two final points that I really think tie the whole thing together, right? So we
If you
have
have absolutely abysmal, just aren't taking longer to make.
your videos are taking longer to make. So that means you're putting out less content. You're getting fewer at-bats, fewer chances to be seen by the algorithm. You're testing fewer ideas, right? You're making progress slower because you're putting more time into your videos, which can certainly be a good thing. But if your videos are doing worse when you're putting more time into them, maybe that time is not being spent in the right ways, right? Maybe more time on the videos is not what you need. Maybe you're actually making your videos worse, over-edited or overproduced, or like they're paced too fast or whatever. I haven't even watched the content, but I don't think you need to sort of like make a diagnosis here. And then you follow it up with the final thing that I think explains why your channel has basically flatlined at this point, right? Excuse me. It's most of your views came from 2 pieces of content that did exceptional, right? When that happens, that means your channel is going to coast at a certain baseline off of those videos that had great views. But when those videos have run their course, which they will eventually even a video with 1 million views will find all of the people that really, that have really sort of been interested in watching it. There's no one else to show it to. And then you'll see that your channel just sort of dies a little bit because one of the things that was keeping it alive is now run its course. It's over with. So you've posted 2 videos that did really well. And now that they've run their course, of course your channel is going to die because the thing that was keeping your numbers inflated, they're done. They're over with. What you have to do is keep posting videos until you get another banger, and then you'll have another baseline. That video will get you views. It'll keep you afloat, and you keep going.
Stable to begin with. I just find it crazy that something as seemingly harmless as a single live stream can unravel a situation like this and be the catalyst for the downfall of a channel. Which is why I would like to caution you guys against just doing a live stream for the hell of it. At least on your main.
And this is the part that really made me feel compelled to make this video, right? It's very clear what happened on your channel. We'll go look at it here. You've posted in the past 6 months 4 videos, and all of them have under 10,000 views. Before that, you had a video that has 560,000 views. That one video was accounting for most of your viewership. Whenever that video has run its course, if you don't put out another video that's doing well, of course you're going to see a sharp decline in your channel. You can see it right here. It has nothing to do with the live stream. You just haven't put out another video that people really want to watch, which is like hard to say. It hurts, but it happens to the best of us. Everyone goes through these periods where they upload content and it just does not do well. What you should do is upload more content, but maybe less time into the production value and try and get more ideas out there. I think that would help a ton, but certainly don't tell people that a live stream is the reason your channel is not doing well. When we even look at your back catalog of videos, you can see a lot of them are not performing that well. I mean, here's one, 400,000, right? 14, 39, 9, 9, 14, 12, 9, 83, 2.6 million. Look at that. Look at the period of drought here where nothing's really taking off, certainly not to the degree of these banger videos. After the 2.6 million, 38, 37, 290, 9, 17, 7, 110, 9, 7, 24, 7, 23, 17, 25, 47, 6, 48, 17, 9, 560,000. You have a big stretch here where sure they're doing better than what you've posted currently, but not by some crazy margin. You've seen these kind of numbers. You know the difference between a 10,000 view video and a 2,000 view video is really not that much. It's like, I don't know, maybe let's see, like $40 or something like that. It's nothing crazy. They're relatively the same. So I think that you should just be more cautious about telling people not to do things on YouTube like live stream, when I think it's really clear if you just take an honest look at your channel and your content and just say, hey, I haven't been hitting the mark lately. If I just keep posting, which he does say at the end of that video, he's going to keep going, which is awesome, dude. Do not stop. And again, I'm not trying to hate on you at all. I just don't want you to tell people not to live stream when it's obvious live streaming is not the reason your channel's not doing well. You just haven't posted a banger in a while. Just keep going and you'll get another win. I mean, look, I'll show you my Overwatch channel, right? Right now. Let's see here. Look at this stretch of bad content, right? Like 200,000 views, 17, 26, 12, 12, 346,000, right? Or here's one, 100K, 18, 87, 97, 200,000. Or let's look at another stretch, right? Here's a good one, 139K, 25, 46, 53, 28, 21, 7, 103. It just happens. You're just going to go through periods of time where your channel doesn't do well, where you miss the mark, your ideas aren't good, you're not putting in the effort that maybe needs to be put in the right spot, and you fail for a little bit. You fail for a little bit. But I think if you just keep going and keep trying to improve, like your channel will be back to where you want it to be in no time. But just, you have to not fall into these traps of like things like tags or like blaming a live stream for the reason that your channel's not doing well. It's almost always going to come back to the content that you're making not resonating with your audience. I don't know. I hope that helps. I hope I wasn't too harsh or anything. I hope that stops somebody from thinking they shouldn't, live stream because it might kill their channel. I just felt compelled to make this video because, like I said, YouTube's my job. I love it. I don't want it to be harder for anyone else. And if I can provide even a little bit of value to somebody, I hope I was able to do that. Thanks.